From this shot we can see where they've also removed additional stucco and performing additional work on the roof. We understand that as part of their inspection they actually found water in these lower columns that actually have a problem with how their vents were installed anyhow. But as you can see, there's a real question as to how the sheet metal is being installed and whether it's going to lie flat and be properly sealed. This area has presented a concern for an extended period of time. Now that they've taken the shingles off, we can see that the lapping is not over the sheet metal like it's supposed to, such that water can get underneath the sheet metal. But also, as we can see some of the repairs being done, it is clear that the felt has not been replaced. There's holes in the felt as well as unsealed holes within the concrete tiles, presenting additional future water intrusion concerns. Also, as you look at the stucco, it's unclear how that will be remedied to ensure that it's not only done properly, but it won't also present additional water intrusion areas. In early February of this year, as we were conducting an informal inspection of the home, we noticed water and mold damage toward the area of the electrical outlet. We requested that the builder take efforts to remediate the mold and the water damage. Ultimately, on February 18, we placed our request in writing. To this day, we still have not gotten a formal request to that. However, as you can see, they've ultimately brought in a mold expert who had them remove all of the sheetrock around in this area through the side. And at that time is when we also discovered the defective lag bolt and the problem with improper bracing of the fuel hose to the gas line. This is a lag bolt that was uncovered as not having a bolt on it. That presents a problem both as to a code violation and in the event of an earthquake or earth movement could result in the home moving off of the slab. One of the other issues they found was that the gas pipe leading to the fireplace in the living room had not been properly braced, again presenting a potential problem in case of an earthquake where it could come loose, putting gas into the home. During our mid-February inspection, we noticed that the area on the landing that you're looking at had a severe crushed area. We were concerned that they would carpet over it and it could not be discovered. There was also a step that had a similar crush area. The seller stated that they would be carpeting over the steps on March 18. However, on that date, they had not even replaced the lower step. They had only made a partial replacement of the landing area. In mid-February, the lower step here was also crushed, and we repeatedly complained about that. On March 18, the seller claimed that they would be carpeting over the step even though it remained crushed. We, of course, objected to that. They then claimed that based upon our objection that we were preventing the carpet from being installed and escrow timely closing.
What you're looking here is the vent to the stove. What our home inspector found was none of it was sealed, allowing cold air to come into the house from the outside.
We came over on a rainy day and saw water coming through the exterior stucco, which the seller claimed was appropriate. What we later found out is that the water had come through the entire area of the garage, with this entire section infiltrated with mold. They had to remove all sheetrock, and even mold still remains on the 2x4s. At the request of the seller's attorney, we came in on Saturday the 16th to inspect the floors. What you're seeing now is a gray patch that was put in to remove uneven areas and to fill in gaps. This is appropriate. When we got here, there was grout that was mounded. It was not solid and clearly was inadequate. Rick Spencer, the seller's agent, confirmed that and had it removed on Monday. But clearly, if their intention was to install carpeting over it, it would have clearly been improper. Patches such as these exist throughout the floor of the upstairs that is intended to be carpeted, and even at this point today there are several holes that had the original grout in, such as the one approximately 6 inches from the one patch that still have not been remedied.
The sheet metal here needs to be sealed and is basically bonded as one. And you're seeing a gap between it, which allows water intrusion into the roof.